reaction. So is it visible to you all? Yes? Fine. So Kumada coupling. So second reactions. I think I have shared this my lecture. Means already I have recorded this lecture in the last time, and I have shared this reaction with few students. So you can watch that. So Kumada coupling is again the coupling reaction between the aryl halide. So aryl halide is very common, but in addition to that, aryl halide. So in addition to that aryl halide, there is a presence of some vinyl halide also and alkyl halide. So Kumada is very excellent. Okay, Kumada is very excellent reaction, coupling reaction, because it is not limited to only aryl halide. It can also react with alkyl halides, vinyl halide also. Okay. Actually, many reactions, almost all reactions, they can use the vinyl halide or allyl halide. These are can be used here in palladium catalysis reaction. Whether you go for the Kumada, Sonogashira, Hake reaction, you go for the Buchwald-Hartwig, many reactions, you will find vinyl halide and aryl halide. Why? Because in these two examples, the halogen is attached to sp2 carbon. The halogen is attached to sp2 carbon, so there is no novelty, means a similar pattern fashion will be there for mechanism. But alkyl halide is first time used by the Kumada. Alkyl halide is also required. But there are some conditions. Alkyl halide means the sp3 carbon, the halogen attached to sp3 carbon. Okay. And what is the another partner? That is a Grignard reagent. So it is the reaction between the Grignard reagent and aryl halide or vinyl halide or alkyl, anyone out of this. And you see, it is catalyzed by palladium or nickel, both. So we can study this reaction under both the catalyst, both the type of catalyst, nickel catalyst as well as palladium catalyst. Okay, and you see, it is provide an economic, what we say, it provide the economic transformation. Means it's of very industrially very useful reactions. This Kumada coupling, the industrially very much useful reactions. Okay, remember. And it requires very low cost synthesis. Okay, means yield is very good and very less amount of you can say cost is very less of this reactions. So you see here, example is before you. This is what we have taken Grignard reagent here. It is a Grignard, it's a Grignard RMGX, we know that, and R dash X dash, because X can be same. So this can be, what is this? This can be alkyl halide, this can be vinyl halide, this can be aryl, no problem. Any one of these. So X or X dash, they can be what? They can be chloride, bromide, iodide, and this OTF would be here only, like that. So there is a formation of coupling of formation of biaryl. Okay, and if we are taking vinyl, so vinyl aryl, or if you take alkyl, so alkyl aryl. Example is there. Direct example we have taken with sp3 carbon. That is what this sp3 carbon. So this bromine, and this alkyl halide, aryl halide. So where bond formation takes place between this halogen attached carbon and the carbon at which magnesium materials. This is a very important. You cannot attach bond between anywhere at the in the molecule. No, it is not possible. It cannot be allowed. Okay. Always remember the bond which is connected with this magnesium, this carbon, and this carbon which is sp3 hybridized, only involved in the bond formation. And Kumada is what? It is a carbon-carbon bond formation. Remember, Kumada is about the carbon-carbon bond formation, while Buchwald-Hartwig is about the carbon heteroatom bond formation. We can say carbon hydrogen bond formation. And Kumada is very specific. It is about the halogen carbon-carbon bond formation. Okay, so you should have this idea. What is a catalyst here? We can use palladium as well as nickel. So nickel dichloride and glyme is what? They are again ligand which bind with this nickel. And this 9% bisoxazoline is another type of ligand which also bind with the nickel. Okay. Then dimethoxyethane is a solvent and the temperature is very less. There is a low, minus 60 degrees Celsius. Means we have to maintain that condition. While for the Buchholz coupling, Buchholz hardly we have to heat it, but here it is not required because Grignard is highly reactive. It can react at low temperature also. Right. So you see here, this the carbon where the magnesium X is attached, that carbon form bond with here. You see, and you see what is the position of cyanide? 1, 2, 3 positions. So you see here 1, 2, 3 positions. So 1, 2, and this third position, and yield is very excellent, 95% yield is. So hope you got it. What is a Komada in a simple idea? We'll go first mechanism. Let us go for nickel catalyst, and if also I will put it by the palladium catalyst. Okay, we'll go first for nickel catalyst. You see nickel, which is a coordinated with the ligand here. It is coordinated with the ligand. There is a so, and as we know, there are three major steps: oxidative addition, transmetallation, and reductive elimination. These three are very important stages we will see, and we are going through this nickel and palladium catalyzed reactions, same reactions. So you have to be very much clear about all this because it's straightforward, very simple to understand. Oxidative addition means nickel here is in zero way of oxidation state, because if ligand is what? Ligand is neutral, so it is zero oxidation state because nickel do not lose any electron. When this Rx or alkyl halide react with nickel ligand, so there is an insertion of this Rx, and you see here this R and X are added. So nickel goes to the higher oxidation, but they have not mentioned here, but definitely it will go, and therefore it's called oxidative addition. Means oxidation takes place with addition of this R and X with the across the nickel. If you see the next step, the next step is what? With this, the Grignard interact. With this, Grignard interact. How it interacts with that? So this, the Grignard, the R group which is present on this magnesium metal, get transferred to the nickel, and nickel transfer its halogen to the magnesium, and this such transfer is called as transmetallation. Such transfer is called as transmetallation. You got it? Very simple. Why? How it is transmetallation? Is transfer of alkyl from magnesium to nickel, and in reverse, we say, or in compensation, the X from nickel goes to this back to the magnesium instead of at the place of this alkyl. Therefore, MgX goes out, comes out, and this is called transmetallation, and this R which was with the Grignard transfer to the nickel, and you can say now what is there on the nickel? Ligand and RR groups are there only. Ligand and RR groups are there only. And this now, see what is this? This is the trans condition. Why trans? This RR they are at opposite to an allyl ligand. So what is there? If they are trans, so there is no chance of transfer of this R to this R, means there is no chance of formation of bond. Therefore, one more step is there. It's called as trans-cis isomerization. It automatically takes place there. We have not need to add anything. Automatically rearrangement takes place. Trans-cis means this trans becomes cis, so it is becomes cis. Now it is on same side, and hence the last reaction is what? This R dash transfer to R or vice versa, no problem. And nickel with the ligand again regenerated with the same reductive reduction. So we can reductive elimination means elimination of this RR group takes place from this nickel surface, and this nickel from oxidation to get reduced to nickel zero oxidation. This is the very well-known mechanism for the Kumada coupling. Very well-known mechanism. If it is palladium, so you can see for palladium also, see palladium catalyzed reaction also reported. You see. In this also you see this is what the 0s here with the palladium, ligands are neutral. This insertion of this aryl halide takes place. It can be alkyl halide also. It can be vinyl halide also. The OS of palladium changes from 0 to 2, 0 to 2 with the addition of Rx. Therefore, this step is called as oxidative addition. Before this, we have discussed about nickel catalyzed. This is the palladium both. Okay, when we go for nickel catalyzed reactions, there we can repeat this reaction. Kumada coupling. This is what Kumada coupling. And you see, the second stage is what the interaction of the Grignard with this adduct. This adduct is adduct. So there is what the interaction. Okay, so transmetallation. There should be N here. Transmetallation of how the Grignard transfers R dash to this palladium, and palladium gives its what X to this magnesium. MgX2 comes out, and this R form bond with this palladium. You see. Again the same part. This is what this is a trans. This is a trans. This R. This R2 dash, double dash, R dash and R double dash. They are trans to each other. They are trans to each other, and therefore they will not form bond till they become cis to each other. Therefore, this step involves the cis trans isomerization. This cis trans isomerization bring this R and R cis to each other. You see, they are near to each other, cis to each other. Once they are cis to each other, only then this R dash, R double dash combination takes place. Okay, see R dash, R double dash combination, or we can say bond formation takes place, and you can say called as reductive elimination and elimination reductive. Why? Because this is eliminated, and this further this palladium with the reduced form OS2 to 0 is formed again. So this is what the palladium catalyzed Kumada coupling. So what the palladium catalyzed Kumada coupling. We'll go for examples. This was selectivity. What we have seen, discussed selectivity is what if the Grignard is very simple Grignard, and here if you are using vinyl halide, the vinyl halide, but is a cis and is a trans. So remember the side where in the space bromine is present, this also, this magnesium methyl or any part of the Grignard will attach at the same side. That's all. This is what we have to remember. But if it is reverse, means the Grignard is the part of this vinyl, or we can say if it is a vinyl, it's a allylic Grignard, we can say allylic Grignard, or vinyl part is attached to this MGBR, then the mixture will form. The mixture will form because of many reasons. But it is a very this actually generally this is not opt. Why? Because when it is simply we are getting the desired product by using this, so this is not employed. Okay? Fine. So one reaction is a very simple synthesis of aliskiren is a very pharmaceutical drug. So you see here, what is this? Is the Grignard is a normal, you see, and here this is the vinyl halide is what is the trans. It is a trans. So we know trans always give trans product. You see here. So this is what the trans. And then further reactions will give. These are the different reactions. These are the different reactions. This is what the trans, because the vinyl halide is trans. So that's all. So this is the application of Kumada coupling in this service synthesis of the aliskiren compound. Fine. This is what about the Kumada coupling reaction and its application. The next reaction is what? The Hake reaction. The next reaction is Hake reaction. So that will also